astronomers of the past. In our last episode, we talked about Giordano Bruno, and this time we're going to talk about an ancient astronomer from India, and his name is Kamalakara. Kamalakara was born in the year 1616. Very weird year when you say it out loud, right? But there was nothing weird about that year at all. It was just a normal year, like everything else. But a lot of the years have had wars. Maybe it was not normal. Maybe it was. Who knows? So he was born in 1616 and died in 1700. He was born in a village called Golagrama in the state of Maharashtra, near a place called Patali. And his father's name was Nirsimha and mother's name not found. Really, I looked everywhere, I could not find his mother's name at all. He had 3 brothers, 2 of which were also astronomers and was also an astronomer and mathematician like him. His older brother Divakara and his younger brother Ranganatha. Kamalakara learnt astronomy from his older brother Divakara. Yeah, he learnt it from his brother. And he wrote a book that is his most major work. It's called Siddhanatava Viveka. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Maybe this side, who knows, you'll see it anyway. And then he also wrote in the book, what he talks about is like the units of time measurement, the Earth's shadow and the moon's, why its crescent appears and everything like that, the phases of the moon, etc. etc. He wrote a lot of stuff in that book. I can't say it all in this video. And Divakara was also an astronomer. I will talk about him in a different video. Now we are talking about Kamalakara. And Kamalakara also combined Indian astronomy with Aristotelian physics and Ptolemaic astronomy, which is a very weird thing to say. What's so different about them? We'll discuss that also in a different video. Also, he wrote a table for how you can find the right ascension of planets according to their longitudes, which was a thing that was actually very hard to accomplish in that olden times. Now let's talk about his book again, Siddhanta Tattva Viveka. So there are other 3 things that I would like to tell you about this book. He's also written about the true longitudes of the planets, the diameter and distances of the planets, and also something about the 3 problems of diurnal motion. Now what is this diurnal motion thing? I'll talk about that in a different video because that's a completely different topic than what we're talking about here. So the diameters and distances of the planet, obviously this was after Galileo made his telescope and everything, or else who would have believed him? People believed him, so this was after Galileo, I think. So I'll find out about Galileo and tell you about him in a different video. So the diameters and distances of the planet, to find all about that in that time period, like we're talking about the 17th century here. So to find out about all of this is actually a very hard thing to do in that time period. So now it's very easy because we have all these big telescopes and all this technology. But that time we didn't have anything like that. We had the telescopes that Galileo had. Not like these big telescopes, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-meter long telescopes in those high observatories and everything. So this was a true achievement for him to find out all about this in that time. So I think he was ahead of his time. What do you think? You can't actually tell me, but that's fine. So I think that's all I have to tell you about Kamalakara in this video. So I will see you in the next video, but before that, I am proud of the culture and heritage of our country that provided Kamalakara with the knowledge to make all these contributions to astronomy. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button if you have not. Bye bye. I will see you in the next video.